Hi, this is Charles Antis, Roofer's Coffee Shop, and this month's question is, how do you advertise with a small budget? And that's a great question because we all started having to figure that out, or most of us started as roofing contractors having to figure that out. So let me go back to when I first started. I didn't know whether to do yellow page ads or whatever, but let me tell you what worked. I made cards on my computer, little cards that had like an elephant with a string around his finger. And I would send that to management companies, and it would say things on there like, got leaks? And I would ask, is there a leak that nobody could solve that I could do? And that's how I would get my start. But my point is being creative with a 30-cent stamp. Today, we are more creative, and as you get into more creative, let's look at advertising. It blends into marketing, especially when you look at what you can do digitally on your channels. And I think one point I need to make right now as roofing contractors, many of you don't have presence on social media. You don't even know what I mean yet when you say social media channels, which I only learned the last couple of years. So social media channels would mean, are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on Snapchat? Are you on a combination of all that in LinkedIn? And the answer on that should be that you are, or you're working toward that. So my first rule of thumb that all of you need to have, whether you know it or not, is you must be on social media. You must have a Facebook presence. The trick is you don't have to do it well, you have to show up. So I'm going to show you just some stuff going on in our Facebook. So I just dialed in our Facebook on our feed, and we have some form of advertising right there. It mentions some of the good we do in the community, which I always recommend sharing. As you go down, there's Karen, our COO, and she's talking about the difference we make in the world. That's great advertising today. Now there's something on today being Veterans Day. I think that's important that you call out what's happening in your community. We have a walk tomorrow we're doing for Alzheimer's Corporation, or Alzheimer's in Orange County. That's important. It's purposeful. We're inviting our customers and our stakeholders to join us. Here's a feature from a couple of days ago by Roofer's Coffee Shop. And this Roofer's Coffee Shop features about our Movember, which I am wearing right now, my Movember hat, because that's advertising. And people feel good about when you do good works, and they want to copy you, they want to go with you, they want to be your stakeholder. There's something that we're doing for the roofing industry. And by the way, if you're doing something for the industry, talk about it. Your critics will not touch you. In fact, they will cause your stakeholders to dig in their heels and defend you. There's an award that Antis is about to receive. Next is a Wisdom Wednesday pitch where we gave somebody a maintenance tip on their roof. To me, this is advertising. Fall back. We have a regular presence on social media. There's our first post for Movember where I'm challenging people to get their prostate checked. This is how we do our advertising today. It gets, and sometimes when we do a Facebook post, I can go inside the Facebook post and I can spend like $3 to boost it. More people see it. There's a lot more I could talk about, but I want you to notice one thing. When you looked at Antis's post, we talked a lot about why we exist. We're helping out the community. I strongly recommend you have a way that you exist within the community and you do something continually, not on an annual basket drive, but you do something like call out Movember. It lifts your culture at the same time as bringing a genuine brand of trust and alignment with the consumer. That's all I got on advertising this month. Thank you.